Hey there, day 128 of our 365 day BU 365 day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us, working on our financial well-being. And today's topic is rich me, poor me, financial identity. I think I said a couple days ago we have to talk about financial identity because it's so important. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad is one of the books I love because he talks about the importance of having both different ways of making money and understanding money and what it means to us average everyday people, something we never learned in school. So Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, one of my favorite books. Haven't reread it for a long time. Have never played the cash flow game, which I feel kind of bad admitting, but I've never played it. I think I should get it and the kids and I should play it. It would be a fun activity. So today we're going to talk about financial identity. What is your current financial identity? And then what do you want it to be? Because guess what? Just like anything else, we get to choose and decide, even though a lot of the times it doesn't feel like it, exactly what we want to be, who we want to be, how we want to show up in the world. As soon as we claim it, as soon as we choose and decide, okay, this is who I am. This is who I've been up until now. This is who I am based on my past experiences, thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. But this is who I really want to be. As soon as we make that choice and that decision, we start to make changes. We start to make steps. We start to think differently and see things differently. And everything changes. And before we know it, we are that thing we want to be. So we're going to have kind of a fun activity today. So first, let's look at and say, okay, what exactly is financial identity? Now, I'm not talking about financial identity theft. If you look up and do research on financial identity, you will get millions of returns about financial theft now and identity theft. I have had personal experience with identity theft. So if that's a topic we want to talk about, share in the comments below and I will talk about and share my experience with it. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about the financial identity we want. And none of us want anyone to steal our identity, financial or otherwise. So let's focus on what we want, not on what we don't want. So financial identity, according to the internet definition, is the values, knowledge, skills, and behaviors that influence how people manage money to build personal or collective financial well-being. Well, financial well-being is the topic of and the focus of our challenge this month. So why not take that definition and do something fun with it? So what I did is I said, okay, it can be credit score, it can be financial identity, it can be all the things. It's really all of the data and all of the information that's available online that shows up in our credit score, which if you've ever looked at your credit score and read your credit report, you will find that there are a whole lot of mistakes and a whole lot of junk in there that doesn't belong in there. And if you're doing things that you want to utilize your credit score to get credit and debt in different areas, then you might want to clean that up. Again, topic for another day. So if we want to talk about credit scores, we could talk about that, but let's not talk about it today. So here's our fun activity today. And I started brainstorming this because I thought it was kind of fun. We're going to come up with a fun way, a unique to us way of describing our current financial situation versus our situation, our current financial identity and our future identity, what we want it to be. So some of the things, for example, I said, I put, and these aren't necessarily my current, but I'm like, okay, what is the bad to good, right? Small to large, because I always want my financial identity to be bigger than it is, right? I always want my income to be increasing. So I put, here's some of my examples. And then what I want you to do is come up with a fun way of looking at it and saying it and describing it for you that will motivate you to go from where you think you are to where you want to be. So that's our action item today. Share the fun way of describing the two differences. And really the most important one is the one you're shooting for. If you just want to share that, you can just share that. So what are some I came up with? Sad sack to designer bag, pajama grandma to sassy Sharon or stylin' Sharon. And that's more of a physical one, but it made me laugh. So that means it could work. Doormat to monster truck, or matchbox car to monster truck. Molehill to mountain, jack of all trades to master of one. I'm not sure that's a particularly financial one, but it can apply. Newbie to expert or guru, baby to grandparent, startup to supersize. So those are just some that speak to me in terms of my financial identity. What do I want my financial identity to be? Do I want to be like I'm always beginning, I'm a beginner, I'm always starting? Or do I want to be I am a supersized business expert guru, or a financial maven? Whatever word, whatever thing speaks to you and drives you to want to become that, use that and share that in the comments below. So that's our topic today. And it's just a reminder that we create everything we want in our lives, whether we believe it or not, based on our values, our knowledge, our skills, our behaviors, our actions. We get to create whatever we want. So why not pick something that makes us smile, makes us laugh, makes us feel good, and decide to become that. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'm excited to see your responses today. I know I've had a lot of fun with this, and I'm not done yet. I haven't gotten to the one that just says, yes, that's what feels perfect and right for me. So I'm going to think about it today and see what I come up with as well. Have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.